Now introducing the starters for your Indiana Pacers. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. At guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", Tyrese Haliburton.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've continued to play strong basketball, not utterly dominant as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Pacers, Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Dort. Back to Turner. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort misses. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And a wide open look for Haliburton. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
To the middle, unloads. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Nembhard. Haliburton a screen on Dort. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Nembhard, following the basket by Lou Dort. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. 5 on the clock. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lou Dort.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Nesmith. Siakam outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City trailing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. And money from the stripe. SGA can close his eyes and knock that down.
Halliburton passes to Turner. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
He's off on the first.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the second free throw, good. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Indiana. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. High post shot. Good on the jump shot. And that's now 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Siakam. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. The high post shot, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Outside, Turner. Back to Halliburton. Right side, Turner. Takes it out to Siakam. No good on the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And another shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
attacking the rag to great effect.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting, in particular from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-5 run here. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And here is Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mathurin. It's rebounded by Indiana. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Now at midcourt.
Take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number one, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Pacers trail by 8. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about the shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? By Siakam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And the jump by Holmgren.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. With his first shot attempt, good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Caruso looking for an opening. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
There's the pick. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
You let it go from all around the arc. Mathurin, not a three-point specialist, but more than capable.
side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Then for the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. And Williams drops them both. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Here's McConnell. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Siakam's got 10 points in the game. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on.
About the body control on that one. Narrowly misses hitting the deuce.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on. In part, it was because of their rebound.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Indiana gets the 3. Mathurin against Williams. Wiggins passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Mathurin. Going inside. And a misplay. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Wallace left side. Caruso with the ball. Picked by Williams. Here's Wallace. And it's off from 3-point range. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Off target from 3-point range. The Thunder shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Here's Williams. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. It's deflected. "19 seconds left in the first. Wallace looking for an opening. 1 second left, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Thunder lead by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
On the attack, right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Pacers trail by 12. We've got Obi Toppin. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Oklahoma City shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Williams, a screen on McConnell. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now, here's Halliburton. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pacers trail by 12. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Halliburton. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell.
To shut down the middle.
Wallace against Halliburton. Down low. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarace Walker stuffs it, we feel the bucks over here.
Caruso against Mathurin. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 38 points for him last game against Indiana.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders got down to 8 on the bucket from McConnell.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. It's a floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I'd love to go inside and check the dry erase board to see how much of an emphasis there was on feeding the big fella or getting the ball inside. They've done that well.
It feels like every season, Brett, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way. Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
First one falls for.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
The Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Halliburton hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number one, the Thunder.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, hot loose. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Indiana. Hartenstein against Toppin. Pass to Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Mathurin finds Toppin. Indiana moving it around. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Sanders for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Cason Wallace. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Pacers. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
I think for the Pacers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
The goal is very defined. You have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now, here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Lou Dort.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Halliburton hits them both. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Here's Dort. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And that one is off. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A chance to check out stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's around 31 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And Williams drops them both. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam outside. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Halliburton. Good. Halliburton's got 13 points in just this quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, here's Dort. He's tightly guarded.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Halliburton. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. Rejected by Halliburton.
It's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
The shot by Turner, no good. Thunder shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And yes, it's good. 14 points for Williams.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
your fight squad. Get loud, you're welcome here. It's time for defense.
Catherine, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Over Wallace. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Jordan against Mathurin. Here's Wallace. Now Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. They get it back. The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dort passes to Williams, and it's denied. They recover it, and it goes down 2 points. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Nesmith. Bounce pass Nembhard. Siakam. Not as good off the back rim and in. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Holmgren with it, covered by Siakam. And here is Holmgren. He's got 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot, and Wallace slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Siakam's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 19 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Williams, here we go. Again, Oklahoma City.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 12. Down low. They double team Siakam. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Turner with the screen. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. In the corner, Wallace with him. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that does it for the first half of play. Oklahoma City out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
I got to shout out Gilgeous-Alexander tonight. He's making the defensive effort that the other team is displaying look college level. He's using his speed, his agility, and he's doing great tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's chopping it up out there, just like Ernie in the kitchen.
Ooh, Ernie, you in the kitchen?
Yeah, stay away from those sharp knives, boy, I tell you that. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And so here is Indiana. It's a 14-point game. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And Indiana shooting here about 46% for the game. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
Pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Left side, Halliburton. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams' shot is off. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pacers trail by 16. Now Nesmith, still without a basket. To the middle. Over Williams. Nesmith can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Dort kicks to Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That one misses for Williams. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 18. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Turner. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 14 points a night, just over 2 blocks and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
That's good from Halliburton. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Halliburton hits them both. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren with a screen on Siakam. Williams attacking. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Thunder have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 17. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. Nembhard's got his first basket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Dort. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dort's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
T-shirt time, everyone. Get out right now. We want to give you shirts, sir, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. 6 to shoot. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Into the lane. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. He can't get that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. And here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 15 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's 31 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. And Turner throws it down.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam against Williams. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Now at midcourt.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Shot's good by Turner.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Williams passes to Williams. Back to Williams. Down low, got a piece of it. And here we go, Halliburton heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Good defense by Siakam, just forcing the turnover and then getting them out to run.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Inside, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Mathurin. Caruso, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 16-point game. Nice move. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Here's Caruso. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And looking at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, we can see the teams that make the most of their trips to the foul line. Number 1, the Thunder.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6 with the clock winding down. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.